Hi, Devon,
Hold on.
fellow
Hey,
Canadian. How are you?
hey, good. How are you?
Good, good. Coming to you from Toronto. How are things?
Things are great. How's things in Ontario?
Things in Ontario are snowy, my friend. What can I tell you? Yeah,
I see pictures all the time. It looks absolutely beautiful.
it
I mean,
is.
it would be beautiful for a couple of days, and then it'd be like, oh God.
Yeah,
But I'm from Vancouver, and
I know.
I always like working in Toronto better. I like it dry.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take
hear you.
cold, you know.
I'm done. I'm done with winter already. We're supposed to get another 20 centimeters tomorrow, but whatever. Anyways, I digress. Let's talk about you. We chatted not too long ago about Chucky,
Yeah,
and now we are talking about this. I really was taken by this film. I really, really liked it. I thought everybody across the board was so good.
good.
And I wanted to ask you, I mean, you're playing this guy who, he's holding back. There's a reason why, he just wants to keep to himself. And this young, amazing girl comes into his life and really starts to bring him out of his shell.
Yeah.
What was it for you, Devon, that when you saw this script, I think it's a little different for you, like that what we've seen as of late. Tell me
Yeah.
about what kind of spoke to you about it.
It made me, when I read the script, it made me very uncomfortable at first, obviously. It's not,
Yeah.
man, it's really, this is the first interview I've done on this, and I'm realizing how tough this is going to be without giving any major spoilers on this.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah, I at first wasn't, I had to talk to a lot of different people about their opinions on obviously what happens and what goes on in the script. And,
Yeah.
it made me very uncomfortable. And I think that's what I went back to, is that it made me uncomfortable. And I thought, this is going to open some conversations. This is going to have a lot of different people thinking a lot of different things. And that's kind of where, what made me want to do it is because of that. But it's not it wasn't an easy script to read. It wasn't an easy script. It wasn't an easy yes to say, because of the guy that I'm playing and that whole thing. But it was important to me. It was important.
No, I'm glad you took it on, because I thought you did a really great job with Carl.
Thank you.
I was so impressed with Emma Horvath, who plays.
She is phenomenal. She's such a great actor. Focused and a lot more focused than, for such a young age. She was a lot more focused on set than I was. Sometimes I had to realize that this is a little professional right here. I gotta step up my game. But she is a talent for sure.
Yeah, but I want to know about the bond and how it worked with you two, because obviously when she comes into your life, it's like you're like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. I don't want to talk to you. And then slowly you guys get to know each other. What was that like when you were creating the experience as actors? Like, was it the same kind of thing, or did you guys talk about how it would work? Because it works so well. It really does.
Yeah. Well, we made a conscious decision at the director and I became close. He became close with her, but we stayed apart a lot. We didn't hang out. We didn't go for dinners. We didn't talk. We stayed distant on set. That way, when we did the scenes, there was a lot of discovery. I didn't know if she, her habits or the way she spoke or her humor. There was all discovery in the scenes, and we thought that was very important for the movie, and it came off. There's certain things that she would do in the scenes that I'd never seen before, and I was discovering that for the first time.
Yeah. As you got to know her, did you ever take her aside? Like, did you guys ever have any kind of discussions? You having grown up in this business from a young kid, and now look at her, and now she's going to be in this. Now she's in this Lord of the Rings. Like, that's going to be a big, huge, freaking deal. Did you guys ever talk about that, or nah?
I'm not too worried. No, we didn't. But I'm not too worried about her. I've been in the business for so long that I can tell the ones that are going to stay level-headed and stay grounded. And she seems like she's going to be doing good work. Like she's not going to be one of those stars that you see. She's focused a lot on the craft, and that's why she's going to do things like Lord of the Rings, and she's going to go off and do, the Spielberg or the Scorsese or the whatever it is, she's on the right track, and it didn't take me long to realize that. So you can tell. I can tell.
You can totally tell. Yeah. Yeah. You can
You know?
totally tell. I talked to her the other day. She's lovely. And yeah,
Yeah.
good luck to her for sure. I
Yeah.
agree.
Like for instance, the lead on Chucky, Zach,
Yes.
he's another one that I'm like, he's constantly asking me questions and talking to the DP and wanting to know the direct. He's really focused on the craft, the business, the you know what I mean? And you could tell those are the type of kids that are going to keep going in the good stuff. You know what I mean?
That's good because it's so hard. And yeah, God bless them. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And also, look, veteran actor. I mean, Yardley Smith is playing your sister. I mean, come on. How many times did you make her do Lisa Simpson?
Lisa Simpson is there's always a tinge of Lisa Simpson. You hear it like, when she's behind you and she's coming to set for the first time and you hear her talk, it's like, oh my God, that's so iconic. She's great. She produced the film.
Yeah.
Lisa Milano is, I had a huge crush on her when I was, 12, 13-year-old.
Of course you did.
Yeah, Mando, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So it was when she walked on set for the first, so we also didn't want to spend too much time together. When there's that scene at the end, that was the first time we were being introduced to each other, and we kind of still stayed distant. And it was this really powerful scene of and so that was our first, and then we spoke a little after, and she's amazing, and Yardley's amazing, and it was a great experience. Yeah.
Yeah, really, really great cast and close knit, and I think important for a film like this.
Yeah, and it fit in Portland. Portland was a great backdrop. It had a Portland feel, and they got us a little hotel in the woods and a little fireplace. It was very comfortable, and I don't know, it was just a really good experience.
Yeah,
really.
yeah. I'm wondering, Devon, I look at your career, and of course, as we said earlier, you exploded onto the scene as a kid. You had such a great career. Then, of course, you're on the cover of every freaking magazine as a teen actor. Then you take a break, and then now you're back, and you do all these kind of horror-y things and whatever. And I'm wondering, and now this, which is, I think, such a great showcase for you. What is it now when you get something that you say, yeah, I'm going to do that?
There's
on and off?
There's a couple things going on right now. So there's obviously the things that come that my agents were nervous giving me Chucky. They were no one knew. I knew Chucky came on board. They were like, hey, we got this Chucky project. I'm like, oh my God, gotta do it. Yeah. I'm all about doing what's fun and interesting and moves me. Like, for instance, this script moved me in a certain way. And then I'm also going up the bucket list of my icons. I got an offer to do a Stallone movie. It's like, oh my God, I'm gonna have this big fight scene with Stallone. Bruce Willis and Travolta I've worked with a couple of times. And so I went away and I didn't know whether I was gonna act again. And I got back into it by fluke and realized it's what I love. And then I decided that I'm just going to do things that I want to do. It drives my agents crazy because they come at me with everybody loves this project. I'm like, well, I don't really love it. And well, they can do this because this is going to be huge. It's like, I'd rather do that.
Yeah. I'm
just really happy right now. I'm really happy where I am, what I'm doing. And yeah, it's just whatever makes me smile or whatever moves me. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, no, it's so good to see. And just to wrap it up, you're so active on social media. How important is
that?
Too
active. It's good. I'm too active.
Yeah. How do you draw back? How do you get away from it? Or do you just enjoy engaging with fans?
I enjoy engaging with fans. I try to, I try not to be so political anymore. I was getting that trap with the Trump era and getting too political, and I'm trying to get away from that and just go back to the way when I first got Twitter and just have fun and write stupid things and then talk to people and
it's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah,
it is nice.
Yeah. Well, good for you. I'm so happy to see that you're doing so
Thank
well.
you.
As a fellow Canadian, we're so proud of you. So keep up the great work. And come visit us in Toronto again. Come back in the summer.
I think I'm coming back this summer for some stuff. So
good. All right.
Yes.
Maybe we'll have a coffee or something. Okay.
I would love that.
The
city will be open, right? The city's open now.
Yes. We're getting there.
I spent five months in a hotel suite with everything closed when I did Chucky. So I'm excited to see the city again.
Good. We can't wait to have you back. Take care. Thank you again so much for your time. Always love talking to you, and have a great day.
Thank you very much. See you later.
Bye, Devon.